What is a value ladder? How do we use a value ladder for our clients, and why it's important to have a value ladder? If you have a coaching business, or you might think, okay, I only have one offer, and I will explain why it's important to have a value ladder and how to fill the pipeline using a value ladder. If you don't have a value ladder in your business, then you're missing out on a lot of clients. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through how to create a value ladder and how we use the value ladder to nurture the pipeline and to have consistently clients coming your way rather than you having to go behind clients looking for clients. So what is a value ladder? Value ladder is basically the different levels of offers you have. So you might have the main offer as a $3,000 group coaching. So you coach people as a group, maybe 10 people in one group, and you have a weekly call with them and you coach them as a group. So that is your main offer. But how do you get people to that offer? So that is where the value ladder comes into play. So what value ladder does is you have an entry to your space, if you like. So you create an entry from creating a Facebook group, maybe a LinkedIn group, or a funnel. So through the funnel, you bring them in. So how do you bring them in? You find your ideal clients, you talk about their pain points, their struggles they're going through. Do you ask the right questions? You qualify them slowly on your social media platforms, and then you invite them to your area. So this area is the bottom of your value ladder, and it's free access to anyone because you don't want to miss anyone who is interested in your business. How do you know if they're interested? You talk about their pain points. When you talk about the pain points and the struggle they go through and how you can help them, that's when they resonate with these things, and that's when they raise their hands. Once they raise their hands, you don't just invite, you try to communicate, you try to build a rapport, you try to see if you can uh, bring value to your ideal clients, and then invite them to the group. Once they're inside the group, then you come with a lower ticket. It could be a $17 ebook, it could be any lead magnet you prefer, just to see who is willing to pay from this group. So you build this group. It could be 100 members, it could be 500, it could be 1,000 members. The more the merrier, because you are not trying to get everyone to convert to your high ticket. What you're trying to do is you're trying to build a community in there. You nurture the community. From that community, maybe a 10% might purchase your low level ticket, and then after another 2-3 months, another 10% might purchase your lower level ticket. So that's why you need to keep nurturing, and once you keep nurturing, from that 10% you probably get another 10% converted to the next level ticket, which is maybe a course for $500, and from the course you convert another maybe 20% to the group coaching, which is your main offer. Now you have there maybe 10 people joining the group, and from the 10 you want to convert 1 or 2 to the high ticket, which is one-to-one. You don't want everyone to go and one-to-one because you can't do it yourself because you don't have enough time. So that is why it's important to have a value ladder and nurture that way, so you're not missing out on anyone. And even if someone is interested in 6 months time, they have the time to gather information, to learn about you and what you're doing, and then build enough trust, because not everyone converts instantly. They don't want to convert instantly. They want to make sure that they are making the right choice. So they want to get into a group and watch what you're doing and see if you're providing enough value, plenty of value. If you are providing value, then obviously they're going to convert someday later. But you don't want to push these kind of people away from you because they are potential ideal clients, and you don't want to just start pushing everyone who is interested into a sale either. So the reason why we do it this way is because when we nurture slowly, they become more interested in us, and they become they get to know about you, and the trust is a great factor when it comes to marketing, because you don't want to push anyone to a closing sale when they're not ready. So what you're doing is you're inviting them to a free space where you can provide plenty of value and they get to know you before they make a decision. So this is why a value ladder is very important. So you have the free space, which is built in the community. On there you have the low ticket, which is maybe $17, maybe even $47, it doesn't matter. And then from there you take them, if you have another group, another community which is a paid community where you provide more value, that could be the next level. And then from there you take them to your course. Okay, this is the course. Now they have enjoyed your course, they love what you're doing, they know what you're doing, and they're looking for more. So this is when you can book them a call. Okay, now they are not cold leads anymore. When they came to your group, they were a cold lead, but now these have become warm leads because they know about you, they know what you're doing, they have got so much value out of you. So when they're coming into your call, they're excited, and you're more likely to convert them to a high ticket, maybe even group coaching, if not the highest level, which is one-to-one. So this is how we do it, and this is what we this is our process for our clients, and it works pretty well. It takes time, I understand, but everything takes time. If you try to rush, you're trying to push people away from you who are interested in working with you. So don't rush it. Just try to go through the process, nurture them, provide value, build trust, and then try to book a call rather than trying to book a call straight away. Most of the time you see people sending a friend request, next thing you know is they ask you to book a call and then they're trying to sell you something. This is not the way to sell something. If you want to sell something, if you want to build a stronger relationship, a long-term relationship, you need to build this connection first, and then the trust. That's when they will happily pay you without any problems. Otherwise, you will have to probably give a big discount on the call because they don't know you. Why should they pay you? You might have to provide a lot of value. Okay, this is 10,000 worth, but I'm going to give it to you now. If you purchase now, I'm going to make it $500 for you, but you have to pay now. What are you doing? You're just trying to push a sale. You're just creating unnecessary urgency for them to take action now. Do you want to do that? Or you'd rather give them so much value, you build the trust, you make them a warm lead, and you say, okay, this is the value. If you purchase now, I'll give you a discount. It's okay to give 50%, but not 90% to make it look like a big deal. But you don't want to do that because at the end of the day, they're going to be working with you. You don't want them to be disappointed after the transaction. You want to wow them after the transaction. What we do in terms is when they come on the call, we give a discount. Yes, because if you take action now, we will give you a discount. We always give a discount on the call. But after they take action, we give something extra. Okay, guess what? I have added this as a bonus on top of what I promised. So they're like, wow, I have paid and he's adding bonuses after I've paid. So this is the kind of thing that you want to do to add the value to what you're providing. It's not about, charging whatever you can. It's about providing value and gaining long-term relationships. When you have long-term relationships with people, what happens then is they will become your salespeople effectively, because they will bring clients to you. They'll be like, oh, you have to speak to Chaminda because this person has done this, this, and this, and this person has changed my business. So this is the kind of relationship you want. It's not a quick sale that's gonna, build or scale your business. It's never that. It's always the relationships, the networking, the connections. So take them through the journey from the bottom of the value ladder, nurture them through. So when they come on a call, they become a warm lead. And from there, it becomes so much easier for you to sell. So you have maybe 60-70% conversion from the calls that you book. So you're not wasting your time, you're not wasting their time, because they are ready already when they come for the call. So that's the kind of calls that you want to have, and you're going to be more energized to have these conversations because they're looking forward to it, you're looking forward to it, and most of the time they convert as a sale. If you are trying to push a sale at the beginning without any knowledge, what happens is you are trying your best on the call to convert, and you're pressurizing the person in front of you. You don't want to do that because this is what creates resistance on a sales call. So good luck with it, and if you need anything, let me know, and more than happy to help you. Take care.